Hello everyone, I want to try and do something with some of these pre-made wax seals today. These were made using the products that Crossbuyer sent me a couple of months ago, so want to see if I can come up with an idea for using these. Now I've pulled out some of my dried flowers from my garden, so I've got various pinks and purples. I wanted delicate flowers here, something quite flat that's going to work with my wax seals. I've also pulled out some of these tags which were from the Your Creative Studio boxes. So I've got this pack here which has got some really pretty designs. Some of you may have something similar in your stash. I also thought that you could use stamps for this as well. I've got this stamp here, but I'm going to be using these ones today. I've also got these tags as well. I think these are gorgeous. I just absolutely love the blue, so I'm going to be trying to use some of those. Let me pop those off to one side. And then I've got some craft tags in a couple of different sizes. I've got these larger ones here and these medium sized ones. These were given to me in Happy Mail, as were these beautiful laces. I've got 3 of these. They're plastic laces made out of the same kind of stuff for outdoor tablecloths. I think these are really fun. I think both of these have come, well, one's come from the Netherlands. These 2 here have come from the Netherlands, from my friend Lena. And this one came from Germany from my friend Katharina, and I just thought these might be fun to use. I've also got some fabric lace as well, so you can of course use fabric if you want to, but I'm going to see what I can come up with the bits and pieces that I've pulled out here today. Now I'm thinking that I can maybe start off with this smaller tag first. I want to try and incorporate one of these little mini tags here. I'm just going to play around with size. I think it's going to have to be one of these just because this tag here is so small. And then I want to choose a flower that might fit, and what I'm looking for here is a colour that's going to work with my project. You see, I really like that one there. I would also like to incorporate some of this beautiful pretty lace as well. So at the moment I'm just playing around with my composition. Do I like that one there? I don't like the colour of that with the red background. I like this one here, I think. Which way round would I like it to go? So I'm thinking I can have that there, something like that, and then maybe add one of these beautiful wax seals. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to glue that down just like this. And my thinking is that I can add these to any of my junk journals, so make some pre-made tags that I can use at a later date. So let's start having a think about how we can glue these down. First of all, I'm going to fire up my furnace. Here we go. Let's do that. So I'm going to just pop that off to one side because I don't need that yet. I can also warm up my spoon. I'm just going to stick that on the top there like that, so that that's ready for when I need it. What I do want to do is start gluing these down. Let me just rearrange things so that I can get to my glues. I'm just going to use a regular glue stick to start off with to glue this. I just find that dry glue, like a glue stick or something acetone based like 3-in-1, stops any wrinkling. That would be my first go-to choice. I'm going to pop that down there like that, just making sure that I've got that in the centre, nice and simple, just like that. Then I want to stick my lace down. Now I don't want to waste any of this beautiful lace. Let me just move that over ever so slightly. I'm going to use 3-in-1 to do that, which is a fabric glue. Any fabric glue would work for this. You could even use a glue gun if you wanted to. I'm just going to pop a small amount on the side like this. I don't want to waste any of this, so I'm just going to have it as far over as I can get it. 3-in-1 dries really quickly. Let's move this over to the other side and we can apply some glue here as well. I think I only need it on the sides. That should be fine for this purpose. So I'm just going to leave that for a second or two just for that glue to grab. In the meantime, I can just trim off some of the excess with my fabric scissors here, just so that I can carry on working with this piece. Now, of course, I want to add my flower. And what do I want to glue that down with? I think I'm going to use some 3-in-1 again. So I'll turn this over. Just make sure that you decide which way round you want your dried flower if you're going to do something similar to go. I'm just going to add some 3-in-1 like this. And I'll add some to the stem as well. How shall I do this? Just like that. And then I'm just going to stick that down. That looks so pretty. It's absolutely beautiful. So now I want to add my wax seal, and I'm going to have that there just like that. So bring back, let me just slide this over. I want to stick my wax seal down using some of these pellets. I won't need many, so I'm just going to wait for this to melt. I can give it a quick stir with a cocktail stick as well. Now, because I'd had my metal spoon on the burner, it's melting really quickly. So let's just give this a quick stir with a cocktail stick, just like this. And that's going to be ready. And this is how I'm going to glue my wax seal down, because of course mine are pre-made, which is much quicker. So all I'm going to do now is just pour a tiny amount on there like that, and stick my wax seal down. And there we go. That will hold that in place. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I love it. It's gorgeous. So finally, for this one here, all I want to do is just trim off that excess lace. I could have wrapped it round on the back, but that would have left the back untidy and also added extra bulk, which I don't want. So I'm happy with that, just like that. I might change out the string. I'm not sure yet, but isn't that just gorgeous? So let's carry on with another one. Now what I'm going to do is take my spoon out and just put it on a piece of Teflon, just because wax will start bubbling if it overheats, so I can save that until I need it. So that's that one there. Let's use one of these larger tags. Now I want to use one of these blue tags here. We've got that one there, which is a possibility. We've also got this one here. I like that. I'm just trying to pull out all of the larger ones that might work. I also love the polka dot one here. So let's have a look. Let's see what we can come up with. You see, I really like that. And I also like that one there as well. I think these are perhaps a little bit too small, so I'm just going to discard those. Let's have a look and see what we can do with this one here. This time I think I'm going to use some of this pretty white lace. Let's try the polka dot one. No, it's got to be that one there. There we go. So decision made on that one there. And then I just need to find some flowers that are going to work with this. Let's see, bring back my plate of flowers. I want something quite tall and large for this one here. Oh, that one's falling apart. That one's quite delicate. I don't like the purple. You see, that's really pretty. But it's not quite enough. I've got another one of these here. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's see if I can arrange this. That's so pretty and delicate. I think I'm going to use that. I just want to keep these really pretty and simple. Now, which of these shall I use? I wonder if pink would go, because we've got lovely pink tones in that there. In fact, I've got that one there, which was one of the ones that I mixed with different colours. It's got to be that one. I just love it. Let me just try this more sugary pink. Oh my goodness me. I don't know. I like both of them. I like both of those. What I'll do is I'll glue this down first in the same way as I did before. And once I've done that, I can make my decision as to which of the wax seals I want to use. I've Got my tag and my lace glued down, so I'm just going to glue down my flowers, and again I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this. Let me just see which side I like best. You know, I just really like the purple showing through on that, so I am going to glue it with this on the back. Let's see if I can get a small amount of glue on the stem as well. This is so thin. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do this, but Fabri-Tac dries, or 3-in-1 dries really clear. So let me just pop. That's just so gorgeous. That is just absolutely beautiful. I love that. Let's see if we can do that. And then which side do I want these to go down on? Let's have a look. You see the colours, I don't know if I hold it up, I don't know whether you can see all the gorgeous veining. It's just absolutely beautiful. So which side do I like the best? Which looks more aesthetically pleasing? It's got to be that side, hasn't it? So again, let me just, these are so delicate. Oh, hang on. Now which side did I? It was like that, wasn't it? So I'm going to add the glue to this side here. Only a small amount. These fine nozzle bottles are just absolutely perfect for this because you can get the glue exactly where you want it. So let me just be really, really careful and just get a smidge, just an absolute smidge, just on that stem. And let's just pop that down there like that. That's gorgeous. We can get rid of any of those stringy bits in a minute. Isn't that beautiful? So now I've just got to decide which of these wax seals is going to work best. We've got that one there, which is the more sugary pink. I think it's got to be that one there. I think the purples just go better with the veining here. We've also got the purple in this one here. That's just so pretty. Now, of course, my wax had set solid, but that's okay because I'm just re-melting it. So I'm just waiting for this to melt on the furnace. Again, I can help it on its way by giving it a quick stir with a cocktail stick. And as soon as that's ready, then I'm ready to glue my wax seal down. It's so much easier pre-making these in advance, I think. Okay, so I think my wax is melted enough now to glue my wax seal down. I'm just going to put a small amount on there like that, and then just press that into place. Just like so. Job done. And you notice that I use the white for that one there. Of course, I've mixed the colour for this one here using mica powders. The only wax pellets I had from Craft Bar, I'm just going to take that off and put it on the Teflon mat. The only colours I had were these white ones. So all of the coloured ones that you can see in this tin were made using mica powders. Let's do another one. This time I want to use this gorgeous pink lace here. So I think I'm going to have this on the side here this time. What I will do is just trim this down slightly. Hang on, let me just how much do I need? I'm just going to trim it there like that. It'll just make it easier to work with. I can pop that off to one side. So we'll have this one here like this, I think. And then let's have a look. What can we use? We've already used that one there. We could have a grey one perhaps. We've also got this gorgeous pink here. You see, that stands out better to me. So I think I'm going to use that. And then what have we got with the flowers? You see, I'm thinking this beautiful heather here. That just looks gorgeous to me. And let's try and use a bee. Here we go. We've got one of the bee seals that I had in the kit. I think that's going to look gorgeous. I love that. And in fact, actually, let's design another one whilst we're at it as well. I think I'm going to do another larger one. This time I want to use some of the grey. And I'm thinking that I can maybe have that in that orientation as well, and maybe use the pale grey that I discarded before. Wouldn't that look nice? Now, what flowers can we use for this? Maybe purple would go quite well. You see, that looks really nice. I love that one there. I wonder if I can use that. And let's find, should we use another bee this time? Let's use cream. I could perhaps have that. I like that. That looks gorgeous. Hang on, what else have we got? We've also got this beautiful one here. No, the other one. That's the one that's doing it for me. I'm going to use that. And so I'm just going to glue those down as well. And then let's see if we can find a way to use some of these in a project. Now, I've ended up making 5 of these. I had another small tag left over, and so I've made this one here. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So those are those. So let's see if we can add these to a journal. Now, the first one I'm going to use is this one here. I've pulled out this background. This is a background I did. It was a resist technique. I've completely forgotten how I did it. I must share this. It was an idea I had to share on YouTube and never got around to it. But I just think it's the perfect background for this piece here. This is done on gloss photocopier paper. So I'm going to stick that down just like that. Got my tag glued down to the background, and I'm going to glue it into this journal here. Now, you haven't seen me work in this one for quite some time. This is such a minimalistic journal, mainly French pages in here. I just love it. It's just beautiful. But I did find a page. I thought this one here would be the perfect place for that tag to go. So I'm just going to glue that one down there like that. Doesn't that look beautiful there? I'd forgotten how nice this simplistic journal is. Now, I've also got this little pocket here. It's just a paper bag, and I've got this little tag tucked in here. I'm going to swap it, and I'm going to tuck this one inside as well. That looks really cute, goes really well. We can do something with this. Maybe we can just poke that through there like that, just to stop it getting in the way. There we go. I like how that looks. Maybe we can glue that down at a later date, but I think that looks lovely as well. Now, whilst I'm in this journal, I've got this page here, this spread here, which is really minimalistic, but just absolutely beautiful. But I've always been looking for something just to pop here. And I've just found the perfect piece, Tour Eiffel. I'm just going to stick that down there like that. And that just finishes that page off there as well. Let me just give you a flip through this this journal. It's only tiny, not many pages in this one here, made completely of scraps and French ephemera. So that's the page we've done today, and that's the tag that we've just added. Just absolutely beautiful. Not many pages, as I've said, in this one here. What else have we got? We've got these 2 pages here. Everything is just really minimalistic in this one here. And then further on, this was the one that I've just added to this one here, and I think that's all I've done to so far. I must finish this off because there really aren't many pages in this. We've also got this little pocket at the back with bits and bobs of ephemera in it, and that's that. So I'll leave the link to how I made this in the description box below. So finally, I just want to do something with this tag here, and I'm going to add this to my Your Creative Studio journal. I found this page here that I thought would work really well. I've pulled out a small piece of my tea bag paper. This was stained with red onion skins, I do believe. Yes, I know it's green. It was red onions, I'm pretty sure. I'll leave the link to the video in the description box below showing how I did this. So I'm just going to glue that down. I'll use a glue stick just to stick that onto the background to start off with. So we'll apply plenty around the edges, just like this, making sure I've got plenty over the top here. Oh gosh, somebody told me to put these in the fridge or freezer, and clearly I haven't taken their advice yet, but that does make sense to me. I'm sure somebody's told me that in the past as well. So I'm just going to pop that down just like that. Now I'm burnishing this down with my bone folder, just like this, just to make sure that that glue has grabbed. And then I'm just going to use some 3-in-1, and I'm just going to go around the outside here. I'm not bothering with this edge. I quite like it when we've got some dimension and raggedy bits showing. So that will be fine. Let's just add a small amount of glue in the middle as well. There we go. That should do. Stick the lid back on, and I'm just going to stick that down like that. There we go. And I think that again is a really nice minimalistic page for that journal, and a nice use of those beautiful wax seals and dried flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? Now the next tag I want to work with is the purple one here, and I want to pop this in my usual scraps journal. The first page is this piece of purple wallpaper, and it just matches absolutely beautifully. Now I do want to try it and layer it as I always do, because to me that always looks nicer. I've got a piece of a security envelope. We've got a couple of marks on it, but you know, I'm okay with that. This has just come from my scrap bin, because of course, as you know, I'm trying to use scraps. I've also got this piece of scrapbooking paper. I've cut this with my ruler, and also just used my scissors just to jaggedy up the edges, because I like that look. So I think I'm going to layer those like that, and that will form the focal piece once you open the journal. I think that's a lovely first page. I think that's the perfect embellishment for that first page there. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now, whilst I've got this out of the journal, I've taken it out of the journal just so that I can glue it down in the right place and obviously flatten things down. But I do also want to work on the back. I've got this image here that came from a photo frame that my son bought, and I asked if I could have this. Now, Isaac Jacobs is the brand of the photo frame, not the artist who painted this, but I just think that flower arrangement, the lilacs, are just absolutely beautiful on that background. I do want to cover this up, however. Now I've got this mini doily here. This is just a piece of paper napkin doily. I think this was sent to me in Happy Mail. So I want to use one of the purple wax seals to cover that up, and I just think that will be the perfect embellishment for that page as well. So I'm just going to go off and glue that down as well. So again, I've got my little furnace fired up. I've melted my wax. I'm just going to pop that in the center, just like that. That's plenty. There we go. Oh, I just find that process so therapeutic. I really do. There is just nothing better than melted wax. And I'm just going to pop that there like that. Let me just blow my candle out. I don't need that any more. I love that page. That's just beautiful. I think it's going to look gorgeous inside my journal. So let me just show you what these look like now that I've folded them over into individual pages. The doily has started to come apart as well. I like that. I like the dimension that gives. So that's that page there. And then, of course, the one with the tag. So I'm just going to pop this back inside my journal. And here are the two pages inside the journal itself. Now, I get asked this question every time I post something from this journal. My signatures are held in with elastic. I'll leave links to the video showing how I made the cover and how I added the signature. But just having them this way just makes it so much easier to remove the pages, to work on them and slot them back in and change them around as well if you want to. Then finally, I decided to use the last tag as well. So you can see that I've put it on the other side of this paper bag here. I just think these work beautifully in this minimalistic journal. So I'm really happy with that one too. Really happy to say that I found the perfect little piece of ephemera as well to finish off the bottom of this page here. Again, it was one of the Your Creative Studio little tickets here, and I've just cut it in half just because the whole piece was just too big. So we've got Trente Rue Saint-Jacques, Love that. Perfect. Well, I'm calling that done for today. I am absolutely thrilled to bits with all of the pieces of ephemera that I've made using these gorgeous wax seals, and of course the dried flowers as well from my own collection. I think they work absolutely beautifully in all three of the journals that I've used them in. So of course, you know, we've got these three here, or four that you can see, and of course the other few that I made along the way. We've got this accidental piece here, and there's another one. I've forgotten which journal that one appeared in, but I just hope that it's given you some ideas. I will of course leave the link to Crossbar in the description box below. Crossbar of course is where I got all of the equipment to make the wax seals. Really happy with all of the products that I received. Absolutely beautiful. Had great fun using those. But if you've enjoyed my video today and it's given you some ideas, as always I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below, but most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.